Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes. I'm Matt Burns.
And I'm Spaghetti Bolognese. James Irvine.
Who's eating spaghetti bolognese? Is that about right?
It's late. I've got no choice but to scoff my food whilst I'm online with you.
And yet, I decided to have one sandwich, on one episode, and he chastised me. Almost every episode he's eating something.
I don't know what you're talking about. You sounded like a fucking horse grazing in a field.
No. It's not like home, what are you on about?
Yeah. Hom. Mmm. Food.
But anyway, we've got some topics to discuss. We've got some wrestling to discuss, and why is there much love for Wheeler Yuta? More on that later.
Yeah, why is there so much love? Never mind.
But more on that later.
So before we get down to business, I shall be going into our just after 6 p.m. not so 6 p.m. watershed. Without further ado, I bring to you the Sunday 6 p.m. watershed. The following broadcast may contain language, opinions, and topics that may contain spaghetti bolognese spitting at my screen. However, if you are very sensitive to this and do not wish to have spaghetti bolognese literally being spat at you through a microphone, then, I believe that Batman is much easier on the eyes and ears.
I believe my colleague was trying to state as the fact that we may have topics and, discussions in languages that may be unsuitable for younger listeners and anyone who is easily offended and wants to be, basically just scream, "I'm offended!" In other words, if you're easily offended, we're not for you, so fuck off.
Yeah. Basically, go fuck yourself. But, can you tell I'm concentrating on my food?
That's why I had to step in, isn't it? To cover the bases.
Well, if you must know, I've just finished.
You have?
I have.
You didn't have to rush. You didn't have to rush on our account.
Oh, no, it's not like I've got to do something, is it?
But anyway.
Let me just have a sip of water.
Alright, as my colleague, as we just stated, basically if you are easily offended and, some of the topics that we do discuss do offend you,
go fuck yourself.
Don't take it personally. Understand? If it's not for you,
go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself right off.
Leave. Fuck off. Do whatever you want. We don't want to be ruining your day. We're not here for that.
Hey, so I can offend you.
I'm offended. That's it. Anyway, point being is, we may have some, unsuitable language, but we've always got that disclaimer, and on top of that, understand that when you are probably selecting this episode, or any of our episodes, there's usually some sort of warning anyway, or some indication.
So does that mean that we can say can't?
If not, we'll find out soon enough. Or I will.
What are you gonna do, baby?
Exactly. But anyway, all serious.
Bang.
All.
I'll do it.
All joking aside,
I'll do it.
We've got to be serious.
I'll do it.
Go on then.
We would just like to point out and state that we are in support of Black Lives Matter, and we are also advocates for #speaking out. We are also friends of the LGBTQ plus community.
Yes.
Damn, I'm good.
He's on fire.
I am on fire. What are you gonna do, baby? You know, when you pull it, you stroke it, you go boom.
No comment. Anyway.
Careful not to run out monster. It might spin in your eye.
Anyway, that aside, voices aside.
Baby.
No. Anyway, we've got some topics to discuss. We've got some wrestling to discuss.
Yes. I would just like to start with nothing major, with something of myself, because Matt Burns decided to skip another week of the vlog. So I'm not doing mine until he does his.
That's fine.
I
am actually working on that episode. It's just...
On that episode? What, for the last 5 weeks?
I'm trying to build it down up, because I have got put pictures in. I was on holiday.
No, this sounds like the biggest, most hyped up wank ever.
What?
You know, when you build it up and build it up and build it up, and then... Pew, pop to the weasel. You know what I mean?
Not to worry.
That's you. That's you doing the vlog. Anyway, I would like to start off with some excellent news. Probably most people know anyway, but I have started back at wrestling training.
Yes.
And no, it's not with the same trainer that I was with before, because let's face facts.
Behave.
It's all right. I'm going to behave. Don't worry. I'm going to behave. Let's face facts. I had to move on.
Yes. And it's always good to get experience from many other trainers.
It is. And, you know, thank you to PWL for letting me train with them. It's been great. I've really enjoyed it. And I've actually learnt more in the last few weeks than I have in the previous 12 months, because he actually turns up for training.
Well, technically then, if that's the case, then I think you could actually change your previous trainer to another group, can't you? If you wanted to, but no, we're not that petty.
No,
we're not that petty.
Make sense. Monster.
But anyway, point being is that aside, great to hear. It's always great to hear that you know people getting back into wrestling, especially even injury aside and everything. A lot of people think that when someone's injured and everything, you just wait to get back. As soon as I'm well, I'll jump straight in the ring. Not wise.
No, not a good idea. Basically, any booking that I have had has been paid or for free, but it's been based on using my mic skills and managerial skills.
Which you've done quite well.
I would say so, considering that most of the United audience hate me.
And on top of that, bear in mind that you've got a 100% record with your clients, haven't you? Gaining championships.
What?
You got a 100%. Your clients that you've got with you being a manager.
Oh yeah, we got the matey champ.
Exactly.
Good God, get some WD-40 on that fucking chair. Are you shaking your Tic Tacs at me?
No.
Please don't.
I'm not.
Last time you did it, you had your trousers around your ankles.
Excuse me?
You heard?
I don't think that was me.
Oh, I think it was.
Oh, no, I don't think it was.
It was, because you lifted your belly up so I could see your Tic Tacs.
Definitely not me.
Definitely
not me.
Like one of your French girls.
No, definitely not me then.
So anyway, so I'm back in training. I do believe I make my return at UKWA ready for war.
Yes.
And I can't wait. And then I'm going to be in a tag match the following weekend. Not a bad start.
That you are.
Not a bad start. What do you reckon?
It's quite good. It's quite good.
Well, I'd just like to make my presence known. And you know something? I've actually been shown a submission maneuver that I want to use as my finisher now.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Something to me yesterday that was even better.
Go on.
Stomp. Ow.
Oh, I know what you're on about now.
Modified stomp. Stomp.
Bit of a knockout, isn't it?
Just a fucking bit. You ever want your kids to shut the fuck up? Just feed them a fucking chomp that's been in the fridge.
Oh!
Good God.
Oh, no.
I'm just thinking of doing it now because obviously my kids are so lovely and annoying, but
Wow.
Here, kiddies, have a chomp. Here you go.
and then at the same time you'll either hear the or you'll hear the screams of someone's teeth breaking.
Yep. Well, I have to be careful with that kind of stuff because I feel like if I do chew on something really hard, my molar might fall out again.
Well, it could be worse. It could be a plate.
Yeah, true. That's why you should never eat cold toffee. Oof. It's bad.
Oh, I can imagine you probably get the same effect with Chewits as well.
Chewits are fucking... I remember, right?
They're evil. They're nice, but they're evil.
In my coach driving days, I was given a humbug. And chewing away. Well, I was sucking away. Yes, make of that what you will. What did you say? I was sucking away, then I decided to have a good chew. And then there's a bit into it. I felt one of my fillings fall out. And I carried on chewing. I thought, oh, God, what's that taste? Oh, God. It's only a bit of filling inside of the humbug. It's like, that's nice. Yummy. So, yeah, fun fact for you. If you've got fillings, don't do it. And I know it's fucking random, but I don't care. But that's what this show's all about. Random bollocks.
But then again, bear in mind that I told you the story of snapping one of my teeth off.
Look, I told you.
Wait. You mean even worse?
Stop buying them rock cocks from Blackpool.
No, that's not what... What? No. Anyway, the point being is...
Gotcha.
I'm surprised you don't remember the story I mentioned to you about involving a Chewits breaking one of me front teeth. Because I remember immediately as soon as I did it, the thing that popped into my head was, all I ever wanted was my two front teeth. Fuck.
Oh, is that when you started with the Dwayne Dibley teeth?
Not long. It was not long after that. It was literally just not long before that, before I had the Dwayne Dibley teeth.
Yeah, I think I'm Dwayne Dibley.
Dwayne Dibley? Ah!
Fucking cat. Red Dwarf reference. Oh, you know what?
Course.
Yesterday.
Go on.
We missed StokeCon. We could have gone and watched some real wrestlers.
What?
StokeCon. We missed it yesterday. Stoke's version of Comic-Con.
Yeah, I would have gone there to see all the costumes, which would have been absolutely great. Wrestlers?
Maybe one or two.
Occasionally, yeah.
I'm not bad-mouthing them,
No. But then again, probably because I wonder if the promoter was actually in another country or was he either still jet lagged.
I don't know. I wasn't there. Thank fuck. Too many memories.
Thing is, we were busy. We were busy. Which does happen.
A bit like I was nearly late for the Burning Truth because I nearly forgot because I was working on my motorbike because I can.
Okay.
I got bikes in my veins, boy.
Bikes in your veins. Ooh, yeah.
Lovely. Anyway, we're rambling. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Oh, and listen, all I'll say to you is, social media is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I like the fact how you can just sort of reach out and communicate with certain people and have different opinions and everything. I'm not one for the ones that just instantly just block and think, oh, I'll just shut them up.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I would never, ever, ever, right? Never, ever block somebody because they share a different opinion to me. Because obviously people have got different political opinions, different views on different things and stuff like that, and I don't block them for it. It's just, it's their opinion at the end of the day. And but if somebody does it to me because they don't like my opinion or because certain things are happening in life, you just need to kind of grow up a bit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You do you.
Yeah, you do you. Go boil your fucking head.
And the thing is, if they want to block anybody or anything, be us or anybody, just understand this. Fair enough, you're just closing yourself off from another viewpoint, another opinion, and in doing so, it just says you've only got, you only want to listen to yourself.
Really. Running away because you're guilty.
Anyway, that aside, we'll jump straight into what we're actually here for. Be it either we're quoting Red Dwarf quotes, bottom quotes, whatever TV show you've probably watched. We're either showing our age or everyone's just now thinking, please do more quotes.
Yeah, you smeghead.
Exactly.
I still don't even know what that actually means.
I even found it funny in the one video where a small child asked them at a Comic-Con. Craig Charles has never hit the floor crawling out of there so quickly.
What, he asked him what a smeghead was?
A child asking what a smeghead... What does the word smeg mean?
I don't know what it means. I'm on a pod.
I can actually answer it, but there's no point because it ruins the fun.
I'm just going to look it up on Google.
Yeah. Oh, just be careful of certain words with that, though. That might disturb you.
What, a bit like the time when somebody told me to type in blue waffle?
Yes.
That was very haunting, so I decided to share my despair with my family.
Bear in mind that there is actually a company trying to make a product called the Blue Waffle. That's bad PR.
It's probably not a good idea to have a company after genital warts.
And with that, we shall move on.
Yeah, that randomness kicking in again.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, we'll need to get to wrestling because, in actual fact, we can actually cover WrestleMania.
Yeah, we can. I actually watched it the day after.
Yes, he did.
Fuck, I feel ill.
I can imagine you feel really ill now.
So tell me your opinion. Night 1 or night 2?
Really?
Yeah.
You need to ask this.
Yeah.
It is, of course, no, I can't even do it. It's night 2.
Yeah, I kind of happy with both, to be fair.
I was okay with them both, but I enjoyed the second night more.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong though. I enjoyed the opening tag matches. I know you weren't really a fan of the first one.
I wasn't a fan of the first one because I felt as though certain people involved could do so much more. And on top of that, I also felt so much sympathy because we won't know if the original intended idea, the finish, was going to be what it was.
Yeah.
Due to,
because of Rick Boogs.
Yeah.
Paul Boogs.
However, he has got the signature. Well, not signature. He's got his surgery all done and everything, and it was successful. So he's already on the mend. And yes, I know. Not even half an hour in, and I'm already fluffing my lines.
You fucked that up.
Of course.
Well, I think I'll let that one slide.
Of course. But anyway, point being is, he's on the mend. And I think he's managed to do some nice adjustments to storyline-wise, but what is the next?
Oh, I don't know. Torture, maybe?
Drew McIntyre defeating Happy Corbin.
Again. For the 50th millionth time.
Please tell me this is the end of that feud.
I don't know. I fucking hope so.
It does look like it if you watch SmackDown.
Now that Roman Reigns is the the undisputed champion, I'm hoping that the guy who actually gets to beat him is Drew McIntyre.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh no.
That's not what rumours say, and from what what happened on SmackDown, he's entering a feud with somebody else.
Who?
Sami Zayn.
What? Why?
It just... Yeah. The reason why the feuding is just... Really? That's going to be the reason why you're feuding?
I think it's a conspiracy that you chopped the ring, the ropes in the ring off. I think it's a conspiracy.
No, he said he wanted he deserved to be showcasing against the top talent and got put in against Drew. And then said, well, if I beat Drew, I'm in the top tier echelon. Drew absolutely mopped the floor with him and looked like he was about to take him with the finish to put an end to it. He escaped, ran out, and got counted out. And they might be having a rematch next week, I think. Wow.
That isn't going to be a long-running feud.
It isn't, but really?
But it's like that, though. How much longer are they going to keep the belt on Roman?
Well, they've already got... Well, rumour has it they have got somebody in mind for the belt.
Oh, if you tell me it's Brock Lesnar, I swear to God, I'm going to fucking scream.
And it's not Brock. It's not Brock.
Who?
We'll get to that when we mention their name.
I don't like the sound of that.
Because it's on night 1. The person is. That'll narrow it down, won't it?
Not really, no.
It will in a minute. Anyway. apology for the sneeze. Miz and Logan Paul beating Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Logan Paul surprised me.
Yeah, I don't like the Miz anyway because he just annoys me.
I'm okay with the Miz. You know, he's a good heel. Pardon me, what the hell? I think of sinuses is kicking in. But anyway, point being is, Logan Paul, for his antics, he's a dick.
Yeah.
Yes, great heel wrestler, but supposedly he wants to be a face to go against the Miz at some point. Supposedly.
I can see it happening.
But can you see the crowd cheering for him? I mean, correction. The adults cheering for him?
No, because we all know who he is and he's an absolute tosspot.
Bear in mind some of the antics he has done on YouTube, and believe me when I say this, we are not going to discuss what antics he's done because I'm pretty sure that goes under our rules, regulations, and the fact that we want to be a decent human beings.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a twat.
Yeah. But he did turn around and say wrestling is difficult, and the fact that getting slammed down regularly is not easy for entertainment purposes, and that when you're training you are literally putting your body on the line, so you're going into matches possibly within bumps and bruises.
Yep, I can vouch for that.
Yes, you can. Then we have Bianca Belair beating Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Great match.
It should never have happened in the first place.
You're gonna say the other match, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're gonna say the other person. We won't cover that.
No, the SummerSlam match.
What?
No, the SummerSlam match I was on about.
Oh yeah, the difference is this. For me, this is like WWE's way of saying, we're really sorry, Bianca, that we screwed you over at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's not that we have a problem with black talent. It's just that we clearly do.
And fair play to Bianca Belair turning up on Raw the next night with that almighty shiner.
Oh, God, yeah, that was a fucking kick to the face, that was, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. He literally, when he showed it in slow-mo, it's like... It's just like watching... it's like watching Jackass 3 all over again and watching Bam smack someone in the side of the face.
No, but genuinely, when I saw her face on Raw, it was like, yeah, I know where that's from.
Yeah. Becky Lynch, I'm sure she's managed to scrape off half of Bianca Belair's makeup off the bottom of the boot now.
Oh, yeah. On top of that, Becky Lynch looked like a star.
For
the entrance.
Yeah. Well, I know that they did the whole angle of Bianca Belair cut her hair, but what the fuck did she look like?
Lead singer from Paramore?
She looked worse than that. She literally looked like she was in the Vogue video and she just snorted about 10 grams of coke.
She could have been going for the look of the main character from Horizon Zero Dawn.
No, I stick with my original statement.
Okay, that's fine.
Becky Lynch in the toilet snorting coke just before she come out. That's what she looked like.
The difference is she at least changed the look quickly enough for the storyline, and on top of that is one of the fair few people who was willing to change their hair immediately.
Well, yeah, I mean, having your hair cut is it's a big no-no, isn't it, really?
Well, it all depends because you'll have a bit of a change of look as well. It changes how you look straight away. But the difference is willing to try it and we'll do it on off the cuff. It's not like where they said no and we'll wrestle for over a shampoo advert.
Or a hair versus hair match.
Oh, they could have done that, but I'm pretty sure Becky would be okay with that. Bianca, not so much.
Yeah, I don't think so. That'd be like me versus you in a hair versus hair match. Both of us will look at each other and go, fuck that.
One of us would be.
What the fuck are you saying?
What?
You're saying you want to have a hair versus hair match?
I'd consider it.
You do realise that you'd fucking lose.
Please.
There's no fucking way I'm having my hair cut.
Shave your beard off then.
No.
Yes.
No. I look too pretty.
Why did I just suddenly just get the impression of you looking at it going, oh, I'm so pretty?
Oh, I'm so pretty. Whereas you think that, I kind of think like the Silence of the Lambs.
The Lambs, Clarice.
No, I was thinking more so along the lines of Wild Bill.
Oh, no.
Looking in the mirror, just going...
No, we're not going there. No.
Would fuck me. I'd fuck me.
Good God. Just good God.
It's all there. It's all there.
Anyway, point being is, I liked this match because it before the other matches, I don't know why, I just felt as though this had a bit more weight to it, a bit more of a build to it as well. This match had a bit more history out of the three previous matches. Agreed?
Yeah, it did.
Because this one was planned from SummerSlam. It wasn't just like, oh look, here's a Rumble match. Here's title. Go at it.
Yeah. It's a good thing. It could be a lot worse.
Oh, and on top of that, where the Rumble winner is meant to be in the main event. But we'll get on that later.
Yeah, well, you can't outshine the one that was on the main event.
Oh no! Hell no!
Although there was a match that he should have been ahead of. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, great match, Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch for night one. Awesome. Then we followed it up with Seth Rollins versus his mysterious opponent.
Mysterious.
It's a mysterious opponent, a mystery opponent, a hand-picked opponent from Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Even though it wasn't really, it was just a good storyline, though. Right,
Yeah. On top of that, I heard you laughing, even at my house when a certain Seth Rollins jumped onto a certain office table.
Yeah, that was quite funny, to be fair. He jumped up on the table and starts dancing around, and Vince McMahon's looking at him and saying, "What the fuck are you doing, you clown?
Get off my table, damn it.
Get off my fucking table."
And why didn't you call me?
Yeah, why didn't you call me?
All you had to do was ask.
All you had to do was a Charlotte Flair and ask. No, wait, no, that's not right. So yeah, his mystery opponent ended up being none other than Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Using the exact same gimmick he had in AEW.
Yeah.
So interesting.
It was interesting, wasn't it, really, to be fair?
Yeah. And there we were, just there thinking, I bet that's in the contract.
Yeah.
Got that out the way. And the promo we cut on Raw.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, you'd feel it a little bit. He said he always wanted to win the main championship belt and present it to his dad. What? But he can't now, can he? Unfortunately. But he says he thinks he can still do it. And then present it to his dad. So, can I remember me saying to you earlier about them rumours?
Yes, as soon as I just clicked in.
Yeah, rumour has it that they're trying to push Cody Rhodes as the next person who could be dethroning Roman Reigns, because it's about family.
Yeah, but would he get both titles? Would he only get one?
Well, rumour has it they might be getting a new belt soon.
Oh, so it is going to be a proper unified title then?
It could be a proper unified title.
Oh my god, I've just had fears of the spinning title all over again.
No, I think they're just changing the strap colour.
What's it going to be now? Pink and lemon?
Gold.
I love gold!
It's gold! I love gold.
I love gold! Would you like a schmuck and a pancake?
Okay. But anyway, point being is, it's all rumours at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. Agreed?
Yeah, I think so.
Agreed.
Gonna be weird, isn't it, having Cody Rhodes as the main champion if that's the case?
If he is, but then again, you'll be sitting there thinking, how much? But then again, people are already sitting there saying, ha ha ha, AEW is stealing all of WWE's top talent, and there's WWE stealing, one of the founders of AEW in Cody Rhodes. Ha 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 ha. Really?
I was about to say, two totally different companies. They do totally different things.
Yeah, one's wrestling, and the other one's sports entertainment.
Yeah, so
Shut the fuck up.
just get on your life and enjoy. Get on with your life and just enjoy wrestling for what it is.
Oh, no. I don't think they like you calling it wrestling. You might offend them. Sports entertainment.
It's fucking wrestling, you clowns.
Of course it is. Even though technically WWE has the word wrestling in it.
Yeah.
Well, wrestling entertainment.
Yeah, so it's still wrestling.
Right, moving on. Let's go with the supposed main event.
Oh my god.
Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey.
It was bad.
You want to cover this? Or shall I jump in a minute?
It was so bad.
Shall I leave you to your devices with this match?
Yes, it was so bad. It was awful. Ronda Rousey does not look like a wrestler. She hasn't done since she made a debut. And it's like, when are WWE going to learn that you can't keep shoehorning in MMA fighters and expecting them to do something that a certain individual's been doing since they walked out of the womb? There was a lot of botches in that match. Charlotte Flair looked uncomfortable taking anything that Ronda Rousey had to give.
Yep.
Ronda Rousey kept moving, even for the moonsault. If Charlotte Flair
Wait. Which one? Which moonsault? Because they were both awful.
Well, they were both in the same with a quick succession of one another.
It was like, moonsault, land on feet. Oh, never mind, she's not there. Good thing
She
I land
had
on my feet.
no choice but to do a moonsault, which turned into a backflip because she landed on her feet because Ronda Rousey had moved and she was too far away. And then she decided to do another fucking standing moonsault, which looked even worse.
Which, a standing moonsault is impressive in its own right.
Yes, but Ronda Rousey moved again.
No!
You see her shuffle, you oh my god, what are you doing, you absolute fucking lemon? Just fucking stay there. Take it like a man.
Nope. No comments. Not saying anything.
It was just so bad. All the arm bars and everything like that in the world looked about as impressive as smearing dog shit on a mirror.
And the finish?
And the finish was the worst finish I have ever seen.
Because there was no way I'll tell you this now, there's no way she was going to put on a figure eight and tap Ronda Rousey. Can you see Ronda Rousey tapping?
No.
They're going to want to protect that image. So, are we going to get natural selection? No, because Ronda doesn't know how to bump for that.
What do we get as the finish? Oh, that's it. Shenanigans and a boot to the face.
Yeah.
The shenanigans?
Oh, I know why they've gone for the foot. I just realised.
It's the only time she's ever been knocked out.
Oh, that was the first time by Holly Holm. A foot to the face. Yep, that'll do it. And ironically, she's blonde too as well.
Yeah, no, it was just bad. I'm sorry, but it was bad.
It was just bad, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is meant to be the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm so glad it wasn't.
And it was one of them, it's like, but then you look at the clock and just go, there's still an hour left.
Yeah.
There's no way that this is the end.
I was fucking glad because that as a main event would have been fucking awful.
Oh, gosh.
It would have been the biggest anti-climax ever.
You know, that's not how you do WrestleMania. You send the crowd home mild.
Yeah, it was. It was just fucking bad. It was like, why?
Send the crowd home mild.
Yeah, it literally. It was like. It's like you were expecting a chicken tikka masala and you ended up with like a sweet korma. You know, you're expecting a bit of mild spice, but it wasn't. It was just weak. No spice whatsoever. And it looked like a plate of sick.
Oops. Oh dear.
It's just bad.
Oh dear me.
And now we have reports that Charlotte Flair's throwing her weight around again.
Well, because she's annoyed with her current storylines.
Supposed to be up against top talent. You got people like Rhea Ripley sitting there, but who do we get instead? Ronda Rousey.
Wow. Rhea Ripley could be going on to big things soon.
Oh, please, I hope so.
Could be, depending on your outlook.
Yeah, it just depends. Like if she takes advice from the ultimate opportunist.
Yes, you already know where I was going with it now, don't you?
Yeah, I was thinking more so though, like along the lines of a rip-off of the House of Black.
Well, there's already someone putting out a comment in regards to that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And it's from one of the members of House of Black.
Yeah, and it's like they had their opportunity to do a dark, they had the opportunities to back at a dark themed group with The Fiend, and they never did. They just ended up turning it into something fucking stupid.
Then we had Retribution. Enough said.
Yeah, let's. I had forgotten about that until you just said.
That's why as soon as I said it, I just went, enough said. don't need to go any further.
Yeah, let's not say any more about that. But yeah, it's going to be like, I hope that they go along the lines of The Brood.
Possible.
Because that would be decent.
Possible.
Bring Gangrel for a bit.
But then again, that could probably get Gangrel put on hold for any other companies.
Well, he made an appearance at AEW, didn't he?
Once, and was meant to be coming back, but then Edge debuted with the Brood music, which then put his future bookings on hold for a bit with a few companies.
But why is that though?
No idea, because I think everyone just associated him with the Brood and instantly thought he was going to jump over to WWE. And he's like, "Oh, that's really cool, but I'm not going."
Oh, fucking hell. He needs to come up with a new gimmick about My Little Ponies.
Have him as a brony.
Yeah.
Sold.
Funny. As if he's still an active wrestler as well.
And looking good at it.
Because how old is he now? He's got to be in his 60s, hasn't he?
Still does a vicious DDT.
He's in his 60s though now, isn't he, Gangrel?
Gangrel. I'd have to look that one up. Genuine. I believe, and I am looking it up. Yes, I am using, your favourite internet search.
You mean yours?
Not yours.
Yours.
It's not. Even though there are other ones available. And how old do you think he is?
He's got to be in his 60s, early 60s.
Nope.
50s?
He's 53.
Fuck off.
He's 53.
No, that has shocked me.
Rough paper round.
Damn.
But then again, it could be from all the blood he's having to suck.
No.
What do you mean?
Stop it.
And he does have legit fangs as well.
Yeah, because hasn't he got implants?
Well, one of them is an implant. One of them had to be redone.
Well, what did he do? Bite into a toffee?
Someone accidentally broke them by accident.
Nice.
And we know them.
Who?
That could be another story for another time. JT.
Oh, you're joking. Mr. Terry.
I have no idea what you're on about. No comment.
Mr. Terry. Mr. Terry, you broke Gangrel's fucking teeth.
No. No idea what you're on about.
Oh, just you wait till I see him at training.
Just ask him about it.
I'm going to have to now. Mr. fucking Terry, you bastard.
Didn't you notice that he actually said that to me at the last show, at the last UKWA show, at one point? Because I remember you scratching your head saying, "Why is he calling him a bastard?" It's because I asked him about it.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, now I get you.
The thing is, it was all an accident. It was a genuine accident. It happens.
I bet he fucking remembers him though, doesn't he?
It's not all in bad.
I bet he got. I will fucking curse you.
But at the same time, I will say Gangrel is absolutely a awesome guy to know, wonderful, and genuinely a one-of-a-kind character.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know that myself, but obviously you do.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Anyway, we need to go on to the main event of this night one, WrestleMania. Come on.
The real main event.
The real main event, which we are so glad it was the main event.
No, is it the real main event or is it the Reels main event?
I don't know, Matt Burns.
We'll go with real. Anyway, it was none other than the KO show segment.
The KO show, which we knew was going to be a match.
Yeah.
So
an impromptu match.
Yeah, and it was Kevin Owens inviting Stone Cold Steve Austin down to the ring for a fight.
And no holds barred.
But don't you find it weird how he was just trying to be nice to him whilst talking to him before?
Yeah.
And all Austin wanted to do was just stare a hole through him and stomp a mud hole in his ass.
But then again, he was disrespecting Texas.
Yeah, don't just disrespect Texas. Austin's a bit like Sandy Cheeks. Don't you dare take the name of Texas in vain. And yes, that was a SpongeBob reference.
Yes, it was. All right. Point being is, I remember watching it the first few times where I'm looking at it like, is this going to be a legit match or is this going to be, could it be well, maybe look good?
No, it was a
legit match, really good. Although I believe both of us were cringing at the suplexes on the floor.
Yeah, because obviously we know that Austin retired because of his neck and his back.
Yeah.
And the fact that he nearly died in the ring on his very last match 19 years ago.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he's taking fucking suplexes on the concrete.
Douche!
And it's like, fuck, that man's hard as nails.
And then you got Kevin Owens saying your neck and back are probably more screwed and everything, but you're fine.
Yeah, but you're fine, aren't you? I think it's because he was going down the storyline of wanting to end his mobility.
Yeah, but he suddenly realised he's got to be very PG about it.
Yeah, let's talk about the PG, shall we? Yeah, let's talk about PG stands for parental guidance, or U in the US. It is in the US, isn't it?
U is it's E for everyone. I think parental guidance is still in America. I think.
Oh well. Anyway, it's supposed to be PG. WWE is very PG. And what does Austin go and do? Fuck that. I'm going to bring the old Stone Cold back. I am literally surprised he was as black and white as he was. I expected him to be a lot more colourful with his language. But he managed to get a couple of licks in, calling Kevin Owens a son of a bitch, a dumb son of a bitch.
You ready for this one?
The whole audience calling him an arsehole.
We were right. PG. TBPG.
Okay.
I just had to look it up quickly.
Okay. But yeah, it was fucking hilarious. Oh, it was. And then when you told me what had happened during, as Austin was sticking his fingers up into the crowd, he does the pose where he goes to the middle corners and does the middle finger salute with raised fists.
Yeah.
We all know it. It's iconic.
Yeah.
He goes and does it, but at first he was just doing the fists when he first came down.
Yeah.
But after having that match, he had to do it, and he did it, and I'm fucking so happy that he did.
Would you like it even more funnier? Would you like to hear it even more funnier? Is the fact that they had training segments of it, and during the training segments, the scouts are sitting there saying, "Oh, WWE's changed now. You can't do that." And he's like, "Okay, redo the moment," and still did the finger salute. You can't do that.
You can't do that. Fuck you, can't I?
Still does it, and then he goes, I'll do it. I'm just getting it out of my system. He goes to WrestleMania on the night, still does it.
Still does it. But at least he managed to hold himself off until the end of the show.
Yeah.
Until after he'd won. And by the way, great finish. His fucking stunners are still amazing.
Of course. And he even took one himself.
Yeah, exactly. Because obviously Kevin Owens, one of his finishes is the stunner.
Yes.
Which he actually asked for permission to use.
Yes, he did.
And obviously Austin being Austin was like very gracefully and said yes. But you do it justice.
Yes. Make sure you put your, a lot of people who don't put the stank on it.
Yeah, they don't put the stank on it. They don't give it the beans.
Exactly.
Because it's like, how he explains it in one of his interviews, you grab that son bitch round the neck and you go, wham!
Although, we'll get to the other story later.
Later. Definitely later. But anyway, fucking top quality match, and it just goes to show how much it just made me feel like I was in my teens all over again.
Yeah.
Watched Stone Cold. I fucking loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
And, you could tell he was just getting a feel for his body as they started the match. And I can tell you now, them suplexes and everything on the concrete, they were called by Austin, I can guarantee it.
Oh, can you imagine that being Kevin Owens? Kev, what? Suplex me? What?
Yeah, but I bet he didn't. I bet he didn't hesitate though, because if Austin asks you to do something, you fucking do it.
But then again, I still think the best on the call moment is Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon.
Oh yeah, that's still one of the best moments in history of wrestling. That is.
Suplex me, you bitch.
Yeah, suplex me, you bitch. Okay. It doesn't matter that I've got a broken tailbone either. Olympic slam.
Off the top rope.
Fuck, I bet that hurt like a bastard.
Which for who?
For fucking...
Either.
Both.
Either.
But anyway, Austin's match was just phenomenal. It just reminded me of what the WWE used to be when I actually liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, the Attitude Era wasn't perfect. It got his blemishes, but there weren't many. They were very few and far between. Not like now, where there's like blemish after blemish.
Yeah.
Poor storytelling.
Yeah. But anyway, let's move on to Second Night 2. Shall we?
What?
Shall we move on to Night 2?
What?
Shall we move on to night 2 and a Bloody Mary?
And another beer.
And another beer.
Still one of the greatest promos ever.
Oh,
well, I just want to mention, like, throughout the match with Kevin Owens, that Austin, as he gradually went on through that match, you could tell he knew his body could take it.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me if he came back and did another match. It really wouldn't surprise me. I hope he doesn't, because that, for me, was just perfect to send him off. Because he never got that before.
Yeah.
You know, he never got that before because nobody knew that would be his last match.
Exactly. And it was sudden as well for how much of a change it was. And it was, basically something that just can't, nobody expected it.
Yeah, and because, like, he hadn't taken a bump that we know of in wrestling for 19 years.
19 years.
He'd taken a couple of punches and given out some stunners over the years when he'd come back.
But then again, I'm pretty sure them stunners might not have done any favours.
Well, it's always setting out, isn't it? So it's not going to do it. To be fair, I would imagine it'd be a lot better than doing a leg drop.
Oof.
Because a leg drop, you're literally landing on one arse cheek.
Oh, the pain.
Exactly. So it's like I say, I just think he got a feel for his body within the first couple of minutes, realised that his body could take a lot more than he thought it could for his age. I mean, yeah, you could tell he was a bit slower, but as he went on, his cardio, he got into it more, and he genuinely looked like he was having fun.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. I mean, 19 years ago, we got to see him face The Rock in his last match.
Yeah.
And we didn't know it was his last match, but now we know it's his last match. We can give him the send-off that he deserved. And boy, oh boy, what a way to do it.
Yeah.
And to stick it to the PG era.
Anyway, shall we move on to night 2?
Yeah, go on then, even though I am salivating over Austin right now. But we get to come back there anyway, so.
Exactly.
Yay!
But we haven't got all day, remember?
Coming from you, I find that very fucking rich, you bastard.
You're welcome. We haven't got all day. But anyway, great opening match for night 2. RK Bro versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. And actually, it was nice to see Otis in a match that he was actually fucking comfortable with.
Yeah, and the RKO from Riddle.
Oh, yeah, fucking brilliant. I love it when them two do, like, the dual DDTs and the hanging DDTs and the fucking RKOs together. It's fucking great.
No, but that one off the ropes, though.
Oh, yeah. It'll still never beat Sammy Guevara on Cody Rhodes. You will never beat that. Never. The only way that you could possibly beat that is by safely doing one off the top of a cage or top of a Hell in a Cell, and that ain't ever going to happen.
Yeah. Randy, are you doing an RKO off the top of the cage? Hells no!
I was just about to say, fucking Vince would be fucking having kittens if he said that. This ain't no goddamn attitude era, goddammit.
Health and safety first.
Fucking hell. I would expect the fucking right to censors to come out and just go, nope.
You mean Peacock?
Yeah, that's what I call them, right to censor.
Want it.
Fucking, that was great at the Royal Rumble, that was, when she came out. I fucking love that.
Oh.
It's like dead nostalgic.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But yeah, point being is, it was a great match.
Great
the
match.
The only issue I have, it was what happened after.
Go on.
I'm just trying to remember the person's name who was involved with it. The sports person. With Chad Gable. Do you know what I'm on about now?
Oh, yeah, Gable. Oh, what's his name now? Gable Johnson or Johnson Gable or something like that.
Gable Stevenson.
Gable Stevenson. I don't know where I got Johnson from.
Yeah. He's a freestyle wrestler. Right, yes, he's good, he's talented, and everything, but...
They're trying to find the next Kurt Angle, basically.
They are, but he hasn't even done his first match yet.
And yet they're looking at putting him in a feud with Chad Gable.
Yeah.
He hasn't even been on NXT yet.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
He's literally been pushed straight away. Why is that? Because he won gold. You'll never ever have another Kurt Angle.
Did he win gold? Yeah, did he win gold?
I think he did.
Did he win gold? Yep, he's won a few golds, yeah. You're right. You're right.
Kurt Angle will forever be the Olympic gold medalist.
The man who did it with a broken freaking neck.
Yeah, but we've never heard him say that before.
No, of course not.
I wish he'd tell us that story more often.
It's almost almost as synonymous as how I got given the my stage
name. Fucking hell! Shut up!
What? I knew that I'd get that reaction, of course. Anyway, point being is, and this is my major gripe I have. It's fine and dandy, you're putting him over, but he's got to back up what he's doing.
Yeah, he's got to be able to cut a promo.
Which he hasn't done yet.
Because he got the mic taken off him. He cannot do the whole hook. He can't do that.
No.
He can't do that. So, yeah, let's just say that he needs to... That unless they've seen something in him that, other than gold medals, but it's more of a push for WWE to get more viewers, to get more fans.
That aren't fans.
That aren't fans of wrestling entertainment.
Yeah.
Or the WWE.
Yes.
To try and get that audience, he won gold medal.
Yes.
So, he's gonna, he's gonna bring an audience with him.
Yeah. My only gripe is he hasn't done an actual match and he hasn't cut an actual promo. Until then, he isn't rated, and the problem is the way WWE are making him pushed him. It's like, he's a superstar. He's going to be amazing.
But yeah, he looks no different than any other fucking superstar that literally flopped.
Yeah, the problem is, I can see a Mark Henry situation here.
What, world's strongest man?
Adam come in, got next to no gimmick, Luke Bland, and let's put him in developmental.
Yeah.
Let him go. Let him earn his name, get his markings, come back. Oh, he looks great. Now, but he wants more money now.
Well, I'd want more money if somebody lost faith in me.
But the thing is, you're pushing it. And this is the problem with WWE, is when they've actually got someone ready for the spotlight, and they throw them into the... They don't just go, we'll ease you into the spotlight, see if you're ready for it. It's like, no, it's trial by fire!
Yeah.
Walk across these hot coals, and if they burn your feet, tough, goddammit.
So yeah, that was pretty much the limelight of that one. It was a bit of a downer, but at the end of the day, he did do a couple of good release suplexes.
Yes.
So, but you can't really judge him off 2 suplexes. It just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Next match. Can we skip it?
What was the next match?
Lashley and Omos.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, Omos. It just feels like the Great Khali all over again. Yeah, exactly. I got no words, so I go rah. Boring.
I can beat anyone. No one can knock me off my feet.
And Lashley is the only man to have ever pinned him.
And knock him off his feet.
Yeah. Although, good selling by Lashley. That's all I'll say.
It's Lashley. Now, the thing that I think was so stupid about it is they had Bobby Lashley beat Omos, which I'm fine with because it's Lashley. He doesn't deserve anything to be taken off him yet. Right? Because he's come back, he's the Almighty and everything. So, yeah, that's great. To then go to Raw and they did what they did on Raw. Which didn't make sense.
You talk to me like it.
You ready for this?
Am I ever?
No, what I'm about to tell you, I want you to listen to what I'm about to say and see if you can make sense of it.
Go on.
Omos comes out saying, Lashley comes out saying he wants, he's blah, 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 happy he beat the Omos. Omos comes down saying he could beat him, blah, blah, blah. It was a fluke, it was a one-off. It looked like they're about to have a rematch to have MVP turn on Bobby Lashley.
I can see why they've done it. Hoping that, because obviously MVP did wonders for Bobby Lashley.
Which is great. Fine, I understand that.
So obviously by putting him with Omos, hopefully some of that greatness will rub off on Omos.
The only problem is, when you've got something where the talent aren't getting behind him, how can you elevate somebody that the people don't care about?
Yeah, it's true. It's like I say, he's just a big guy.
He's a tall, big guy.
That can make himself look strong, but can't really wrestle.
Hit.
It's boring.
Lashley is at least got the fact that he looks like a legit guy who could probably throw a lot of people around and is massively strong.
And now, probably snap you in half.
Yeah.
Even though that Omos does make him look like a dwarf.
Hey, I'll chop you down to size, laddie.
But that's the thing. That's the thing, though, isn't it? I mean, that was the only fucking blemish on the night. Night 2. And it didn't last that long.
Are you sure?
Well, I was being generous.
Oh, but then again, the other blemish was that short, you probably might not have picked it up.
Probably don't, because I needed a pee every 5 seconds.
You might have missed it on one of your pee breaks. You may have. Legit.
Out with it.
Anyway, carry on. We'll carry on. Anyway, Bobby Lashley beat Omos. Whatever. Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn in a Anything Goes match.
The best comedy match I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yes.
It was fucking brilliant. It had everything from extremely large mouse traps, tables covered in baby mouse traps, which was quite funny when Sami Zayn found out that he got mouse traps on it. Then you got Mae Young and Mark Henry's fucking love child made an appearance.
The Hand.
He's all grown up now.
He's a big boy now.
I'm a big boy.
Big boy now. And Mark Henry celebrating his son.
That was fucking hilarious. The tweet after by Mark Henry was hilarious. If anybody doesn't follow Mark Henry and hasn't seen it, you need to get a grip and go and see it. It's fucking hilarious. Because if people don't know that there was a storyline where Mark Henry and Mae Young had a child. They gave birth to a hand.
Yeah.
And that hand, the Jackass 3 hand that smacks everyone in the face at I think it's like one of the first skits in Jackass 3.
Yep.
And the hand literally swings around and smacks you straight in the face. But what was even more funny was Mark Henry's reaction after. It was great.
We've then also got Wee Man.
Yeah, Wee Man, party boy.
I think I know where Wee Man learned how to body slam.
Yeah, considering that he nearly went through a fucking solid wood table.
Courtesy of the beast.
Brock Lesnar.
You ready? I'm ready. Douche.
Yeah. It was fucking awesome. But what a fucking body slam. And it's like, it's the smallest body slam in the world, but it was still one of the best.
Yeah.
There's so many memes and that going around about it. It's fucking hilarious.
It's Andre and Hogan.
But obviously you had some of the newer crew from Jackass that were there as well. Yeah. No Steve-O this time. I wonder why. That's just not a face I make, dude.
Not cool, dude.
But yeah,
either that or he met up with Riddle and got too high.
Oh mate, it's ever likely Randy Orton's always fucking smiling now. He's always fucking high. He's been eating them space cakes and fucking magic brownies.
Dude.
Like, dude. Take a look at this, dude. Take a bite. It's so sweet, dude. He fucking takes a bite. Next thing you know, he's fucking high as a kite.
Yeah, but no, great match, great comedy match. Sami Zayn was awesome at it. Johnny Knoxville was great at it. The difference is with Knoxville, he understands what it is and wasn't in it for putting himself over.
Yeah. He was there for what it was, and there was a big story build up for it, which is very surprising with WWE because normally they just throw shit together and expect and hope it sticks.
A certain, Logan Life.
Yeah.
Right. Then we got the next match. Fatal 4-way tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Which was a decent match.
It is.
Match. I took it for what it was.
No, it is, but bear in mind this is is it the third or fourth year in a row they've had a Fatal 4-way for the Women's Tag Team Championship?
It's because all that is just to fill a gap for female wrestlers that haven't got a spot on the show.
And they were all teams that weren't legit teams.
Yeah, exactly. Rhea Ripley and
Liv Morgan.
Yeah, Liv Morgan, Natalya, and Shayna Baszler. And who else did we have?
Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Yeah, that was a weird combination, that was.
And Kamala and Queen Selena, who were the champs.
Which obviously they were the champs. And, it was a very, very odd thing.
And the winners of the match, Sasha Banks and Naomi.
which that doesn't surprise me because obviously they don't want Sasha Banks in the main title picture, so they've got to put a title on her somewhere, aren't they?
Yeah. And it also freed up Kamala and Queen Selena to possibly break up their tag team and everything.
Yeah, I can see why they want to get rid of it, but still,
They might be setting up a feud between Queen Selena and Carmella. That might involve Corey Graves at some point.
yeah, well, I don't really care.
Actually, interesting fact aside, this is, non-WrestleMania topic. Carmella is finally married to Corey Graves.
Yeah, they had the wedding, didn't they, like a couple of days before or something?
No. It was literally after.
After? I thought
It was recently. It makes it even more funny. Who turned up? Who turned up?
You can tell by my silence that I don't give a shit.
Oh, you will give a shit.
And I'm just waiting.
You will give a shit.
Better don't.
Because he's from AEW.
Better don't.
Moxley.
Why would I give a shit?
It's Moxley.
Yeah, I care about Moxley, but I don't give a shit about them two.
No, I thought it was so brilliant. No, and this is the interesting thing about it. That the people who were in attendance were showing pictures on their actual own profile with Moxley.
Yeah, it's like I say though, in the personal lives, they can cohort with whoever they want.
Oh no, it was even more funny when you got Natalia saying immediately after this picture, I instantly entered a death match with this man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You even got Moxley popping in just going, yeah, unfortunately, one of us has lost teeth. I'll be seeing my dentist later.
Never right.
Good comedy, straight away.
Yeah, it just goes to show a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're all friends outside of wrestling. It's got
exactly, which is
all
great.
WWE or AEW who they have friends with.
Oh, and it looks like the third-party issue that they used to have with Twitch and everything, it's gone now.
Really?
It's gone. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
But anyway, back to it. We'll jump on to the next match. The match I thought was match of the entire weekend.
Yeah.
Edge versus AJ Styles.
Yeah, it was. It was. Even though he drew blood before the match had even started, even before he'd made it to the ramp.
Have you seen how he actually got the cut?
He walked into the fucking stage then. You fucking daft cunt.
Walks straight into the stage, into the entrance stage. Just what the fuck?
Yeah, where did that come from? Oh, never mind. It's not like there's been a big fuck off WrestleMania fucking entranceway since you've been there, you daft bastard.
He just casually walks into his douche. He could have done. He should have done a Cody Rhodes entrance from below. At least it would have put him in the right position.
Yeah. Again, mate, I was quite happy though that Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio did their whole did Rey Mysterio's old entrance.
Oh, the leap up.
Yeah, the leap up from from below the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that.
Yeah. Edge's entrance was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
No, phenomenal.
You said phenomenal.
It was amazing. It was amazeballs. It was fantastic. It looked fucking amazing.
And yes, it was a fucking amazing match. Edge, looking at him for his age, you would think he was in his 30s with how quick he can move.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
That man impressive. That man as well as Christian Cage, both of them.
They're hanging around Billy Gunn, aren't they, again?
Eh?
They're hanging around Billy Gunn again, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, actually. I think last time I watched Billy Gunn have a match, it was like watching a tortoise have sex. It was like,
No. Never mind. You would have laughed if you got that joke then. If you understood that joke. I'll explain to you later when we're off the air.
Do you need to talk to me about the birds and the bees again?
No, I won't need to, but I'm pretty sure anyone who's watched the National Geographic channel may actually know what I'm referring to.
Oh, the mating sound of the turtles. I didn't click it until just... my brain's on...
Reminds me of somebody else, actually, but anyway, continuing on.
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, it's just funny.
But anyway, blinking your message. Sheamus and Ridge Holland versus The New Day.
Lame.
Do you know how long the match was?
Well, hopefully it was a lot quicker than it is in my mind.
How long do you think it was?
5 minutes.
Less.
Thank God.
1 minute 40. One minute 40. So, New Day come out representing gear, paying tribute to Big E. Yeah, we look amazing! Yay! To then get absolutely battered in 1 minute and 40.
Yep, see it. Makes me wonder if they fucking sliced somebody off right backstage and Vince has caught wind of it.
But then again, I'm pretty sure that Butch is a bit upset anyway, seeing as he's losing to Xavier Woods.
I like what they were doing with the start of like an unhinged Pete Dunne, as in Butch. Like he really wanted to beat the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, the fact that I'll give him his due. He lost to Xavier Woods and then immediately bitch slaps fucking Ridge Holland.
Yeah. And it's like...
I will say, fuck me, that slap on Ridge Holland was like, damn!
I like... it just reminded me of like a Scrappy-Doo character.
Which is fine. But
you know what I mean? Like, really fucking... Put him up, put him up.
Put him up. The only problem there is you've got Xavier Woods, who's now declaring a roll-up the most devastating move in all of wrestling history by calling it the Backwoods.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Really? Then we're going to move on to the Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory match.
Brilliant match.
Brilliant match. Pat McAfee does not deserve to be on the commentator table. He deserves to be in the ring. The wrestling ring.
The one point in that match where I popped, well, I mean like really popped, is when he did a backflip from off the top rope, then just fucking spring back up to the top in one leap to catch Austin Theory and superplex him off the top rope.
Yeah.
Which you don't see in many WWE matches.
Unless you're Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah. And where the fucking hell's he?
Employment line?
Exactly.
Oh, no. He's not there. He's at catering.
He's taking Kane's spot. He's serving hot dogs.
Yeah, that'll do.
And burger.
And cheeseburgers.
He's selling hot dogs and cheeseburgers.
Burgers. Anyway, then we go from that match to Mr. McMahon in a match with Pat McAfee.
Yeah, so basically, Pat McAfee wins. And to be fair, it was a fucking solid win.
Yeah.
To then him calling out Vince McMahon. For Vince McMahon to tease that he's going to do it, then he doesn't. But then he rips his shirt off. He's like, I'll do it, god damn it. And damn, that man for his age looks in good shape.
Yeah, but he's not in his attitude era muscle days. But at least he's got the right size shirt this time.
Yeah. He's got one that fits him.
Not like that referee shirt he wore once. If you don't know what I'm on about, ask Mick Foley.
Yeah. So he gets in the ring.
Yeah.
Interference from Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Helps him beat Pat McAfee. So it was like, I'm the boss, god damn it.
I'm sorry, but I've got to laugh at it after that match.
Hold it.
Not because of that.
Hold it.
It's not because of that. It's something else.
So yeah, it was all about Vince McMahon.
Yes, god damn it.
Who literally looks like he's just been for a shit in his nappy.
Yeah.
The way that
even more funny. It suddenly looked like he had a shit in his nappy when Austin Theory's music hit.
Yeah.
And he started looking around. Oh, to say, where is he? Where is he? Oh shit, I forgot it's Austin Theory's music.
Yeah, oh, that was funny as fuck. I was like, when I was watching it, I was like, he was expecting Stone Cold come out.
You can see that his face is like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit. And then he's like, the relief on his face, but he plays it off really well, the relief on his face.
That's what I mean. It was
and
like...
He goes, Austin Theory is like, oh, thank God. And then all of a sudden, Austin's music does fucking hit. Massive, massive pop.
Yeah.
Comes down to the ring.
For me, when I saw Vince's face when the music kicked, it was like, Nani?
Yeah. Yeah, Nani. Oh my God. But yeah, he just like, then he does fucking panic for reals.
Yep.
And then Austin Theory gets stunned by Austin. Austin, meet Austin. This is what you get for stealing my fucking line in NXT, you fucking twat.
And the reaction to that, Stoney, fucking hilarious.
Fucking hilarious. That was probably the best reaction I've ever seen from to a Stunner ever since The Rock and... It was like watching Homer go round in circles whilst he's lying on his side.
Yep.
Not only does he take a Scott Hall tumble, but then he does another extra bit at the end and falls out the ring.
Yeah, and then we get him with Vince McMahon. He gives him a beer. I'm like,
and
we know what's gonna happen.
We know what's coming, and he does the whole Vince thing of like, oh yeah, god damn it, I'm awesome. I've got a beer with Stone Cold. Oh, and it's a stunner. Oh wait, no, it's not a stunner. It is a stunner. No, wait. It is a stunner. No. Oh, it's a stunner. Yay!
Fucking hell.
From the kick of the stunner, fucking Vince falls backwards into the ropes. Austin has to chase him to drag him back into the fucking, like, more central of the fucking ring.
Which
literally
is fucking hilarious.
Got fucking hold of his head, and Vince is like, well, at first he drops to his knee, doesn't he, from the kick, drops to his knee, gets up, then falls backwards. Then Austin goes to grab his head, pulls him back into the middle of the ring. He stumbles into the bit, and Austin's like, oh, fuck this, it's going to be a shit stunner anyway. Fucking does it, and it's like, Vince, he doesn't do his normal sell to the stunner. He just goes, he's like spaghetti, he just goes, bleh. And it's like, bleh. And it's like, oh, I think Vince is dead.
At least on the first night, Byron Saxton took a better stunner than the one he did on Raw.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hell.
But then again, at least this time, Austin didn't kick him in the dick this time.
Yeah, he actually got him in the gut.
Oh, this time. But at the same time, when I look back at the kick, I'm just there thinking to myself, did Ben sell like that because he got kicked in the dick? And then
No.
all I can hear, Then all I can hear in my head is, why did you keep kicking me in the dick? Why, goddammit?
No, honestly, it's the worst stunner since Linda McMahon.
Oh, that was fucking awful.
And that was terrible. That was the worst stunner, even though it was funny.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when you go back to the one on Raw, the very first one he ever did, and you sit there thinking to yourself, that was the fucking best stunner that Vince took.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But once Austin started celebrating with beers and more beers,
Pat McAfee.
he got the stunner on Saxton.
That was on the first night.
Oh yeah, that was it. Oh, we missed it on the first night. We missed the Saxton stunner.
That's why I mentioned it.
So yeah, then you got Pat McAfee is like, oh, can I join you for a beer? This is just after Austin's just shared a beer with his brother. So obviously it's leading Pat McAfee into like a full sense of security. Because like, yeah, I'm the good guy. And it's like, here, have a beer, son.
And another beer.
And then it's like, and another beer. And another beer. That's what you do. You smash them together and drink it. Get it all over your fucking t-shirt. And then it's like, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, bang, stunner.
DTA.
Don't trust anybody. Next thing you know,
don't trust Austin.
And then when you goes for like walk off, and then he jumps back in the ring again, has another beer, chucks one out to Pat McAfee who's lying on the floor at this point, in front of the announcer's table. And then he pans out when Austin's walking up the right, pans out, and fucking McAfee's drinking the fucking lager on the floor on his back. Is that funny?
It's golden, isn't it? I got stunned by my hero.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, be wrong, right? There's been a couple of people winding up trying to wind up CM Punk, saying like, "Oh, Kevin Owens living your dream," etc., etc. And he's like, "Look, I'm happy for the guy.
Yeah,
he's the man that got Austin out of retirement for one night, so I'm happy for the guy. It was really great to see, etc., etc."
Yeah.
So why would Punk be bothered? At the end of the day, it didn't happen because Vince.
Is he bothered? Bothered?
Even though I think Punk and Austin would have been epic.
Oh, hell yeah.
But still, we got a stellar match out of Owens and Austin anyway.
It is what it is.
But yeah, so it's just great.
Yes. And then we move on to the main event.
Which I just thought we were going to get, WrestleMania 34, was it, all over again or something like that?
Whatever.
Where the crowd walks out because it was shit.
And the crowd goes mild.
Yeah. But it didn't this time. It was a whole different scenario. The crowd were actually into it. It was pretty decent.
Yeah.
It was the same old shit.
Yeah.
The same 4 or 5 moves.
It was, but the dynamic had changed with the
dynamic
switching.
had changed, yeah. Brock was a face, Roman's a heel, and it works a hell of a lot better that way.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see Brock Lesnar actually enjoying himself. Which I also said that about Randy Orton as well.
Yes.
So, but then again, like I said as well, he's probably high as fuck. off space cakes and magic brownies.
But then again, Brock Lesnar has been showcasing, and you know what I find so funny now? He's changed his outlook, how people see him now.
Yeah, because he hated people, didn't
he? He's now going around literally hugging people.
Yeah, changed his whole dynamic. He seems a lot more humble, and you know, he's just all round. He just seems like he's actually enjoying his new role.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it was, and this is where I really enjoyed it, at the end of the match, when Roman beat him, Brock Lesnar actually looked like distraught.
Yeah. Like it mattered to him.
Yeah, like it actually mattered to him, rather than just like, oh, I can turn up and go away and come back whenever I want.
And take another payday.
Yeah. It looked like it actually mattered to him, which is good storytelling.
Yeah.
It is. It's good storytelling. And I'm gonna,
it should be done.
Yeah, and I'm really going to enjoy it. And I hope they do a thing, a new title with a gold strap, because it looked decent.
Yes, but then again, you've also got Roman on, coming to Raw saying, "Yeah, I can't wait for you, but yeah, check out SmackDown to see what we do next."
Yeah, it's going to be interesting though. Which show?
No, he turned up to SmackDown and then turned around and just went, "I've got nothing else to do right now, so Usos, go to Raw, put titles on the line, and claim the titles.
Yeah.
Unify the tag team titles. Done. Move on."
Yeah, I just think there's too many titles on WWE. Just too many.
So we could be getting more unifications.
I mean, the women's division should be like the men's division. It's got your main women's championship and then 2 mid-card championships.
Well, they haven't got a mid-card championship yet, but who knows?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
And it's funny how it's AEW actually do the first major women's mid-card championship.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it hasn't been done by other companies. I'm just saying that it's a women's one. So,
right. The match itself was great. Roman is the technically the WWE champion and WWE Universal champion, so he is the undisputed, unified, universal WWE Universal champion.
And now he is the second person to ever achieve that in the WWE.
Yes.
First being Chris Jericho.
Oh, you wouldn't know if you met him.
No, you'd never know, because he never tells that story.
Never tells that story. Or how he beat Rock and Austin on the same night.
Yeah, he never mentioned it.
But anyway, point being is, that's out the way. So let's just get things sped up quickly, because we've actually had some people be brought up from NXT now.
Yeah.
To the main roster. We have Gunther, who has been brought up with, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's been brought up with Marcel Bartel. The only problem is, he is no longer Marcel Bartel anymore.
Yeah.
He's been changed to Ludwig Kaiser.
It sounds like a fucking name out of a German porn film.
It's a very American German name, isn't it?
Oh my god.
It's like, oh my god, it's Ludwig Kaiser.
But, let's face facts. It could be a hell of a lot worse, because they could be in a repackaged Elias.
Oh. We'll get to that in a minute. But then again, they changed. Well, bear in mind they brought Imperium up, and just they seem to have lost their Fabian Eichner.
Yeah. There's only 2 of them now.
Oh, bear in mind there used to be 4.
Yeah, there's only 2 now. Imperium were a fucking solid unit as well.
Right. Bear in mind it used to be Walter, who's now Gunter, Marcel Bartel, who's now Ludwig Kaiser, Fabian Eichner, who's been left behind at NXT, and then Alexander Wolf, who got left behind at NXT UK when they moved over, and he ended up getting released.
But have you noticed, though, that everyone who's been brought up from NXT has been repackaged?
I wouldn't mind, but Marcel Bartel was repackaged to Marcel Bartel. That's a WWE name.
Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Because before he was Marcel Bartel, he was, I believe, Axel Dieter Jr.
Yeah.
So they changed him to Marcel Bartel. Great name. Change. Okay, fine. Give him a WWE name. To then bring him up to the main roster to say, our WWE name isn't strong enough for him. Give him Ludwig Kaiser. And put him in mostly red.
Yeah.
Is that really wise?
Not really, no, because it's very, very Nazism.
Yeah.
But then again, we all know what happened there with Walter's change in there.
Oh, bloody hell. Gunter Stark. Why do I get the feeling that they are going to try bring that in at the surname at some point?
They won't. They won't be able to. They won't be able.
Then immediately, as well, we also get Raquel Gonzalez, the former NXT Women's Champion, who I will say, absolute standout, amazing, looks great.
I told you that though, didn't I, when I saw her against Rhea Ripley?
Yeah.
At War Games.
Yeah.
I said she was going to be a fucking star.
Definitely. The only difference is that Raquel Gonzalez, the name that they gave to her, isn't good enough for SmackDown.
You know what this is, though? It's just an attack on the black and gold brand.
Do you know what the name is now?
I don't know. Raquel Martini bollocks, whatever.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's so fucking... Ugh.
So what they're going to call it? Double R?
No, don't do it.
What?
Don't do it.
What?
Come out with dodgy fucking names.
It's WWE though!
It's just terrible, mate. I know.
What makes it even weirder is this move coincides with the fact that she won the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions at Stand and Deliver, and then immediately lost them at NXT, and then got called up on SmackDown. Why were they given the titles?
I don't know, Matt Burns. I really don't know.
Then we move over to Elias. Apologies, Ezekiel.
That's just fucking stupid.
I am Ezekiel, the younger brother of Elias. Even though they did a vignette where Elias is dead, supposedly.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Did we at it again? Just why?
I know why, because they're shit and they don't know what they're doing.
They never do. They never do. They really don't. And it's just, Bad form, isn't it?
Bad form, Peter Pan.
Bad form. And I'm so glad you got the quote. But then again, we're not. Well, the major bad news we've got to cover right now involves NXT.
Oh, you need to hurry up because we're coming up to that 8 o'clock market.
Yes, I know. Anyway, basically, we've got to cover the fact that MSK, who are currently the NXT Tag Team Champions, however, they won it at NXT Stand and Deliver. However, unfortunately, MSK have had to vacate the Tag Team titles.
Yep.
I wonder why. Oh, it might have a small thing to do with the fact that Nash Carter got released by WWE.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the fact that apparently he's abusive.
No.
With no proof, like apart from just pictures.
Bruised pictures, but I don't think that's what the thing that did it. I think it was the other picture.
Yeah, speaking of Nazis, salute.
I think he was just trying to pitch to try to be part of Imperium, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or what did we thought Imperium should be?
Scheiße.
Unfortunately, there was a picture released of Nash doing a certain salute and having a mustache cut in a certain way by, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it would be his current wife, soon to be ex-wife. No, apologies. Yeah, they actually separated this year.
Funny, isn't it, how they separate this year and then she starts coming out with it?
But they haven't stated exactly when they separated.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but there's a lot of allegations being thrown his way.
Normally is, so to be fair, but at the end of the day, unless she's got solid evidence, I refuse to believe it until it's innocent until proven guilty.
True, but at the same time, WWE has a zero tolerance on that subject as well. But at the same time, I think the other pictures that did pop out as well from it was justifiable for them to do what they've done, because it was very inappropriate.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah, it was.
Very inappropriate. So they might just be doing this just for the current during certain investigations as well. Probably wait and see if anything does come of it. If nothing comes of it and they don't let him back, then what would it be? Just the one mistake that he did with the one picture and then never coming back. Hard to say, but the thing is, if an investigation does come underway and it does come out he has done it, then bad on him. Enough said, and that's all I'm going to say on that subject. Agreed?
That's all I got to say about that.
Correct, because you better recognise, a bit like how some talent in the UK scene got surprised by D'Lo being over here.
Yeah, the House of Pain. That's pretty cool, that is, to be fair.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of D'Lo Brown anyway. So.
Of course. And did you see who we did it on as well?
No.
We ended up smacking saying, "You better recognise who I am."
No.
That's no you, Sash.
Ah! Good old Sash.
There's actually a video clip of it, and comical as hell. But anyway, that aside, there's quite a lot of changes happening with WWE at the moment. and everything. So we're looking forward to some of the changes, but a part of me is like, can we get to it quickly? Agreed?
Yeah.
Alright, moving on to AEW, shall we? Anything you want to cover on AEW?
Well, considering I haven't watched Rampage yet, but I have said that you can talk about it.
No. I was on about Dynamite.
Oh, Dynamite. Dynamite's just fucking awesome. There's not one thing I can think wrong with it, apart from Jade Cargill.
And her baddies.
Oh, God, don't even get me fucking started on that shit.
Well, I'm Jade Cargill, and I'm here with all my baddies.
It makes it sound like a really shit cartoon.
You know, and a baddie isn't just someone who's evil. They have to be a badass bitch.
Good I am that bitch. No, what you are is shit.
What you... She looks great. She looks in peak physical condition. Can she wrestle?
No.
And moving on. If somebody does not take that belt off her soon enough, legitimately, it's not. You're burying your own talent on one person.
Yeah, for one person, that is not that great.
And it doesn't seem to be giving back to the wrestling.
Yeah, it's all take, isn't it?
Well, I've got all my baddies and looking fabulous. I'm green like money. More like greener than fucking goose shit.
Goosey.
And the promos, and when she's literally just going, I'm talking here, don't interrupt me. He's probably trying to tell you, don't fuck your lines up.
Yeah, probably. And Tony, cut the shit. No, you cut the shit.
You know, Tony.
Cut your shit.
You know, Tony, cut the shit. What the fuck did he do? And someone could sit around saying, well, that's just a sign of a good heel, probably picking on the thingy. And it's like, yeah, but if he had interrupted her or something, you know, or sort of, you know, try to point something correct out to her, try and correct her, she could have then jumped on and turned around and had an excuse. Just, no, we'll just pick on generic person. We'll just pick on him because we want to look good, but we need to pick on somebody. Because I'm a generic heel. Copy, paste, bullshit.
Same old.
And what was it? Taking 5 shots at Ronda Rousey, by the way. Not clever. You know, where are all my real wrestlers? You know, not someone who thinks they're, you know, a martial artist who can come in and try to be a wrestler. Bitch, please, you need to be a wrestler first.
Oh, I'm not being funny. She's not wrong though, is she?
No, but she says in that Paige Van Sant and who she's up against. Fair, you know, but not everyone can do it. But then again, you just got to look at the fact of Brock. He ended up doing both, didn't he? And he did quite well for himself. There's other people who've done it quite well.
Oh, he did wrestling first.
Yes, he did.
Not the other way around.
Riddle.
Yeah, but Riddle's just fucking... He's super athlete, he is.
It's fucking Riddle. Enough said. But the point being is, she's sitting there saying, you know, stop trying to be something you're not. And I'm like, bitch, please, who the fuck are you calling? You know, you're sitting there saying you're not a wrestler. Bitch, please, teapot, kettle, enough said.
Teapot, kettle. I'm glad you didn't finish that.
Now you just realise why I didn't say it, didn't you?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm glad you caught yourself there on that one. It's like, nope, I can't save him. I can't save him.
You just like I just went, damn the bricks. No, because I knew exactly, if I said what I said, someone would have gotten the wrong end of the stick and probably beat me with it.
They'd probably beat you with both hands of it.
But anyway, point being is, really?
Yeah, really.
And let's move on to Samoa Joe. He looked awesome. Correct?
Fucking dead.
And
He's fucking dead, and he's still doing shit that he was doing 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, hell yeah. And then you got Max Caster.
Oh, fuck me, that rap was amazing. He's like the gift that just keeps on giving.
It does, but then you got the camera looking over to Joe, and even he's smiling and laughing at it, but then giving the look of, yeah, you do realise I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, it was like a case of, Joe's gonna kill you.
No, but he just he had the laugh, he had that face of, yeah, that was funny, but I'm still going to kill you.
Yeah. I really do hope that AEW get the shit together and start doing a UK tour.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, bitch, I'll be front fucking row, mate.
And I'll be with you.
Be fucking front row. Also, at the same time, I hope WWE actually do a pay-per-view in the UK.
But it's not called pay-per-view anymore.
No, it's called Pay for Porn on the Go.
A premium live event.
Premium live event. Isn't that what they call it on OnlyFans?
Exclusive.
Exclusive. What? You touch my minge.
Oh. Just wow.
Watch me play with my toys.
No. He's entering the ring.
Oh my god.
What?
Open ring.
Anyway, moving on.
PCW, you have a lot to answer for.
What's that?
PCW have a lot to answer for calling it open ring.
What are you on about? I have no idea what you're on about.
Yes, you do.
I have no idea what you're on about. I have no idea what you're on about. Open ring and with the same person on both sides of the picture.
Yeah. So it's not very open, is it?
No. So, anyway, let's move on quickly. Shall we?
Yeah.
Dynamite was absolutely amazing, and then we get to Rampage. Opening match. Jesus Christ. You're opening up with Daniel Bryan versus Trent.
Not a bad opener, really, is it?
No. It's not a bad opener when at one point you actually thought that Bryan... You thought that Bryan legit had stopped Trent's heart.
Yeah. Well, that's why he's called the Cardio King.
No. It's not because of the cardio kick. It's the fact that he kicked him that damn hard. I'll jump off the, I'll jump at Bryan who's on the floor. Wham!
That must have hurt then.
It was one of them. It's like, you just see the kick. He's like, oh, that hurt. That had to hurt. Then we followed it up with a hook segment.
Well, you can't beat a hook segment.
And the fact that Danhausen is still trying to curse him.
Yeah, let's get him lead into a match, innit? He's got to.
And he's like, what the hell, it's not working. And then Hook just throws Chris back in the bin. And he's like, what the hell, it's not working. I kiss you. And you see Hook just look at him and just say, what's up, dude? And just walk out. And then Danhausen picks up that back of Chris and like, I'll finish this off now.
Yeah.
To then get to the main event. You know, there was other matches, like, you know, Red Velvet in her match, who seems to be turning heel mid-match, or turned herself heel because of the crowd reaction, which I thought was great.
Yeah.
And then we get to Wheeler Yuta versus Moxley. This had signs of Austin and Brett WrestleMania.
Really?
As in, I mean, at one point, Wheeler, you know, Moxley's coming down. Before he even got to the ring, Wheeler Yuta brought the fight straight to him. Diving out straight at him. And I mean, it was like a brawl, a PS6 brawl before the match even started. You know, a steel step spot involving a stomp, which, fuck me, looked like it was peevish, with Wheeler Yuta's head looking like it's pouring of blood.
Looking like, or was pouring of blood?
Most likely pouring of blood. Full on Crimson Mask, we are talking here. And we're watching this fight, and I mean, you know, Moxley tries everything under the sun. He gets a regular paradigm, you know, is it paradigm shift?
Yeah, paradigm shift.
Boom! Denied. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. And the look on Moxley's face is just to say, are you fucking with me here? At the referee. Are you shitting me here? You know, the bulldog choke, locks that in the middle of the ring, gets it reversed. He does his own chokes, and it's like you can see him. He's kicking out of everything, and I kid you not, Wheeler Yuta was literally pummeling him. He then hits a major paradigm shift. Still isn't getting the win with it, and I mean, he's practically almost killed Wheeler Yuta. He's like, I'm done. And to finish the match off, he has to basically choke him out. He has to basically borderline almost kill Wheeler Yuta just to end the match.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
And then you got Bryan and Regal coming down after the match. And then, like, Regal's about to slap him again. And you can see Wheeler Yuta's face saying, come on, I can still go. And you can see Moxley, even Moxley is looking at the other two like, that fucker's crazy. He's got that look in his eyes just to say, I know I'm crazy, but fuck me. To then get the handshake.
I was wondering where you were going with that then, but yeah, okay.
To get the handshake. That's how good Rampage was. Sign me up. Absolutely excellent. Recommend it. Going back to Dynamite to continue one storyline. Wardlow.
Yeah.
I'm loving what they're doing with Wardlow. He comes out and costs his matches, and then as soon as he costs him, you know, a certain match, he's like, bye, I'm smiling, see you later, I'll help with the security, I'll leave now.
Yeah, that was good, actually. I do quite like that.
And you can just see MJF like, get him out of here, I want him gone, I'm gonna...
Greedy piggy.
Greedy piggy's here. But at the same time, I also love Chris Jericho on Rampage having, what was it, Sports Entertainer of the Year.
Yeah.
And gives it to QT Marshall.
Wow.
And he's like, he's my Sports Entertainer of the Year. He's coming out, he's always showcasing, he looks amazing, he's against Swerve, and got beaten. But he's still entertaining, though, even when he's losing.
It is funny, though. The QT Marshall's one of them, and he's just like a veteran, so he's like...
Yeah. It's just brilliant.
Easy on the eye.
It's nice to see that, regardless of it, when you know, whether he wins, whether he loses, he knows how to entertain people in a great way.
Yeah.
And he's got the right attitude for it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So, anything else on your mind?
Yeah, I want to go.
You want to go?
Because I need a wee.
Well, I might have to continue on now. And talk. What? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Are you still there?
I'm still there. I need a wee, so you need to hurry up.
You need a wee, do you? But unfortunately, we've got to talk more wrestling, unfortunately.
No, we haven't. Hurry up.
We do. Yeah, we do. We've got to sign off correctly.
Well, yeah, we can do that. Just fucking hurry up.
Oh, calm down.
Stop being so dramatic.
Yeah, you know, it's not like, you know, we're going to be over dramatic. But anyway, that aside, that's going to be wrap up for this week of The Burning Truth. That's all the wrestling that we're going to cover for this week. Yes, we understand it might have been a bit longer. You know, we should have covered WrestleMania last week, but we couldn't because it was happening throughout the weekend, and we want to make sure things were done right.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, we also know that we have got. We will be talking UK away news, more so stuff later. But at this moment of time, we're going to be throwing that all out next week instead.
Yes.
And upon that, we're always going to be pushing the mental health message. It is okay to be not okay. Asking for help is never a weakness, and in doing so, you can find out that there's more care for you than you could ever know. Anything like to add on to it?
No, I think you got it covered.
Yep. Never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits. Quote from Tom Campbell of Cultaholic. Make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish. It's necessary. If you could be anything in this world at this moment in time, please always choose to be more kind. We recommend you all to be excellent to each other and always cover the number one rule in life.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Don't be a filthy dick. Don't be a slith. Don't be a fucking nonce. Don't be a fucking wally. You know, don't be an animal abuser. Don't be a, you know, goddamn fucking idiotic megalomaniac, whatever. Oh, and of course, if you've on top of that, if you're going to say you're going to be doing something, make sure you always be there. You know, like, you know, if you're going to have a show at one place, don't be in another country. But on top of that, you know, always be there for everybody. Be nice, be kind, and of course, especially, don't be a dick!
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Be there for each other. Make sure everything's covered, and, you know, who knows, you know, people might be kinder to you if you weren't being such a dick.
Yeah, they might not cut you out of their lives either.
Or you might not get sued as much either.
That is also true.
Of course, but on top of that, I've been Matt Burns.
And I have been James Irvine.
We say thank you very much for listening to this episode. We hope you all stay well, stay safe, and until the next episode, check out your local wrestling. It has been emotional, And until next time, catch you later.
Bye.